The question says a pentagon has interior angles measuring these sizes: x plus 10 degree, x plus 20, x plus 30, x plus 40, x plus 50. We have to find the value of x and each size of each angle. Okay, so we have to find the value of x and sizes and each size of each angle. Okay, so solution. So when we look at this question, okay, a type of polygon involved is a pentagon. Okay, and a pentagon is a five-sided shape. Okay, a five-sided shape. Okay, is a polygon that has five sizes. Okay, and to determine the sum of angles in this interior angles in this pentagon, we have to use this formula. Okay, n minus 2 times 180 degree, where n is the number of sizes. Okay, so for a pentagon to be a five-sided shape, okay, so we say when n is 5, okay, so we subtract this, okay, times 180 degree. Okay, so for 5 minus 2 we have to be 3 times 180 degree. So the next thing we do, we multiply this, and when we do that, we have this as 0. This is 24. Okay, 3 times 8 is 24. This is 5, that is 540 degree, which is the sum of angles in this pentagon, sum of interior angles. But we are giving each size of the interior angle of that pentagon. So what do? We need to form an equation by adding all these sizes. Okay, and how do we do that? So the first one is x plus 10, okay, degree, plus x plus 20 plus x plus 30, okay, followed by x plus 40 plus x plus 50. Okay, so we are going to add up. For x plus x is 2x, plus x is 3x, plus x is 4x, plus x, we have that to be 5x. So we add all the numbers. 10 plus 20, that is 30, plus 30, that is 60, plus 40, that is 100, plus 50, that is 150. Okay, so we are forming an equation. So we equate it to 540. Okay, so what do we do from here? We work this out, which is 5x plus 150 equals 540. So we do this by subtracting 150 from both sides. So by the time we do this, okay, we subtract 150 from both sides. This is out. So we have 5x equals, so when we subtract 150 from here, we have this as 14. 14 minus 5, we have this to be 9. Okay, so here we have this to be 4 minus 1, we have this to be 3. Okay, divide both sides by 5. Okay, to get the value of x. So x equals, so for 5 in 39, 5 times 7 is 35. Okay, so 5 times 8 is 40. So that means the value of x, okay, represents 78. So for the size of each angle, since we have determined x to be 78, so what we have to do is to substitute this back to this. Okay, so replace each sizes of x, each size of angle where we have x with 78. So let's start with the first angle. Okay, so the first angle, we want to know the actual size of each angle now. So we have to substitute this back to it. So we have the first angle to be x plus 10 degree. Okay, so that means we have x to be 78 plus 10, so that gives us 88 degree. Okay, for the first angle. For the second angle, okay, we have x plus 20. Okay, x plus 20, so that gives 78 plus 20, so we have this to be 98 degree. So for the value of the third angle, okay, for the third angle we have x plus 30. Okay, for x plus 30, x is 78 plus 30. That gives 108 degree when we add it up. Okay, for the fourth angle, we have this to be x plus 40. So for x plus 40, we have this as 78, which is the value of x plus 40. So we have this as, when we add this together, we have 118 degree. And for the last one, we have x plus 50. So we have 78 plus 50, that gives 128 degree. So to know the total value, so by the time we add up all these results, okay, we are going to arrive to 540 degree. So let us check that out. So we have 88, okay, plus 98. This is the second angle, plus 108, the third one. So the fourth one, 118 degree, okay. So when we add the fifth one to it, okay, we have 128 degree. So by the time we sum up all these 5 angles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, we are going to have 540 degree. Thank you very much.